So today I have with me Paul Boyd-Skinner from NoBnk. Hi, Paul. How are you today?
Good. How are you,
I'm well,
Josie?
thank you. I'm well. Very, very keen to get into this 5 in 5 with you, Paul. So let's get started. So, Paul, tell us 3 great things about your business.
The first thing is that what I like to say to people is that we're not a bank. All right. So that's hence our name. It's actually NoBnk because we weren't allowed to have the A. So we went with NoBnk. And in our marketing, we put an asterisk there so you can put whatever letter you want. But basically, we're not a bank because everything we do is non-bank funding. So the other thing is that we want to know your full story, warts and all. It's not just about trying to get the deal. So we're professional but approachable. So it's a friendly chat to start with, and just tell us everything. Tell it. I like to know all about your background, all about why you've come to us. So why didn't you go to a bank, really? And then we can work out magic from there. And the other thing is that very quick response. So we don't like to keep you hanging on. We get back to you with an answer really quickly.
Wonderful, Paul. Okay. What sets you apart from the mainstream banks?
Our number one product is service. So if you look at the banking pecking order, it's profits first, then shareholders, then customers, then staff. So they can't fit service in there anywhere. So our number one product is service.
Wonderful. All right. Everybody loves good service. So tell me about the online lending model that NoBnk uses.
Yeah, so we have 200 non-bank lenders, or over 200 non-bank lenders, and we make the process very simple online. It's just some basic questions that's asked, and from those basic questions, we can figure out, whether we're the right fit for you, whether we have a product that suits from all of our lenders, and what sector you sit in. And then from that, we'll make that phone call, ask you a little bit more about your story, the information, all the rest of it. But yeah, with the first instance, it's just an inquiry. The good thing about that, the biggest thing about that is that we make sure there's absolutely no credit check on you on that initial inquiry. No one's allowed to do a credit check until we get a quote that you're happy with. So we get terms, and then if you're happy with those terms, part of it will be doing a credit check and that. So that's where our online system sort of differentiates between us and the others.
Fantastic. So can you share a success story that you're particularly proud of?
There's many, but we had a manufacturing client that approached us, and they had the pressure on them from the ATO. They had a fairly big tax bill, which was stressing him out a bit. So then he started robbing from Peter to pay Paul type of thing. And they were no longer satisfied. The ATO was no longer satisfied with the payment plan. And they put him into external admin. So already we had an external administrator in there that was charging fees, etc. So I looked at the business from all different angles, and I went deep through the actual shareholders in the business as well. And a lot of that was family members. The family members had put money into this business, and they did not want to see it go under. So they were willing to help in whatever way they could. So we found somebody there that had a property that had a lot of equity in it. We got some money out against that property, were able to pay out the administrator and get rid of him, as well as the ATO. The good story is they never went into liquidation, and they're still running strongly today.
Wonderful.
And are a good referral partner for us, because they had a good experience. So that's the stories we love. We love those stories.
Yes, wonderful. A company that's able to trade out with the right finance. That's perfect.
Yeah, no sale of any assets whatsoever.
Wow, that's incredible. Well done. All right. So lastly, do you follow a sport, and what team do you follow?
Yes, I'm a rugby league fanatic, and I've followed Penrith Panthers since their inception in the 70s.
Okay, that's wonderful. Well, Paul, thank you very much for joining me. on this series, and I'll drop your details in the comments for anyone that's interested in your services. Yeah, thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you, Paul.